Cancers of the head and neck are often overlooked. As the American Cancer Society reports, less than 50,000 Americans are affected by various forms each year. Fox 25's Jasmine Anderson shares one man's rare battle with cancer and how it's changed his life forever.
Promotional consideration for the following is provided by the Oklahoma Proton Center.
James Fry's journey began with a flight home to Oklahoma in 2018.
I was in a position where I was traveling a lot, going on airplanes.
After his California visit, Fry scheduled a doctor's appointment for what he believed was just an ear infection.
I've had ear problems pretty much all my life.
James was prescribed rounds of antibiotics.
It just didn't do anything for me.
So he decided to meet with an ear, nose, and throat doctor for a second opinion. Anxiously waiting for his results, a CAT scan showed a large mass in his neck. Later, a biopsy revealed that he indeed had nasopharyngeal squamous cell carcinoma cancer.
Your heart just sinks.
Fry says the main tumor grew to the size of a golf ball near the base of his skull. 3 other tumors had appeared, 2 in the neck lymph nodes and 1 in the back of his throat. Doctors told the 54-year-old that he had a 60% chance of surviving.
Now it's not a condition of, am I going to have to go get a surgery? Am I going to have to start taking some medicine? It's, I'm going to live or die.
The National Cancer Institute reports head and neck cancers account for approximately 4% of all cancers in the U.S. These cancers are more than twice as common for men, and 75% of head and neck cancers are caused by tobacco and alcohol use. But this was not the case for James.
But I don't drink and smoke. It turns out this was caused by an old virus in my body. It's the same virus that causes mononucleosis.
The Epstein-Barr virus. In many cases, head and neck cancers are also caused by HPV. As for James's treatment, the doctor's solution would be a brutal battle.
But he said that it was going to be the harshest treatment, that he'd ever prescribed.
Months of aggressive chemo and radiation, and only faith, family, and man's best friend would help James get through it all.
The dog plays a role as well. We spent a lot of time sleeping together, and she just wouldn't leave my side.
James would begin to heal before things would take another turn. The cancer was back a year later, this time stronger than before. Doctors pointed James to proton therapy, a less invasive option.
I can't give you enough radiation that would likely, solve this.
He would go on to receive 37 treatments, and then January 5th, 2021 came around.
Yeah, that was a good day. I rang the bell.
Symbolizing James was cancer-free. Today, he carries a coin to remind him of his journey.
And I keep that with me every day now. But just to remember, where I was. And so, yeah, that was the veil lifted.
That was Fox 25's Jasmine Anderson reporting. After almost a 2-year battle with cancer, James Fry is still adjusting to his new norm. His taste palette is different, and he often has a dry throat and wears a hearing aid. But he is most grateful to be able to share his story and one day help others with the same diagnosis.